Hello everybody and welcome to Berringer on this Sunday afternoon. I have a layout update for you, and as you can probably tell we're at the Newshott end, and that is where all the work for the layout update is. Currently you can see in front of you my Diddy Class 25 with a couple of China clay hoods behind it, and the DAF slightly to the left of that. And that's just to try and give a bit of a diorama. So one of the things I've done is I've just put some stripping there along the edge because there was a bit of a gap, and just to finish it off and tidy that up. As you can see, I'd already done the woodwork, this bit of it, the ramp section I should say, with the tree. But what I've started to do is, as you can probably see, it now looks slightly different to the way it was. And as we pan along, whoopsie, whacking the signal box as we go along, don't want to do that. And as you can see, that's the Offered on the Hill section, station I should say. So what I did is I got me scrap box out again, had a good look round and a good rummage as to what I had left in the scrap box, and basically I had some card left over, so I decided to make a ramp and to make the road sort of veer off over there into the distance and away from Newshott, and basically you get to Newshott through the back rather than through the front here. So that's sort of the plan. And I had some of this plastic card left over. The paint I already had. The card, like I said, was just a scrap card. I didn't have any paint, but what I used is I used some sandpaper, and basically that kind of blends in with the road behind it, as you can see. And if we look at the top, the little end, the capping is from the stonework that I used and trimmed off over the stonework where the DAF is. So that's how I did that, and that's literally that was like a half an hour job, if that. I've then added some clump foliage, as you can see. Over here I already have done as well. Added some more foliage, added some static grass, added some flowers, and as you go along. And here we have Graham's signal box that he kindly gave to me. It's been relocated. The reason for the relocation is I think it sits better here. And I think it looks nicer on this section, and also because the signal box was going to be at the removable end of it, of the layout, which meant that I had to keep moving the signal box out of the way. But what I'm going to be using is at that end I'm going to be putting like a shunters mess room for the DMUs that are stable there, so while the drivers are having between shifts and whatever, they can go in there. So the signal box has now been relocated to over here, which I think looks better. And it also looks like it's a bit dark here, so there's like a little pathway for the cars and his car, which I haven't bought for him yet. So I need to buy him a new car, or a British Rail car or something. Again, there's some more clump foliage around the back, and try and bed in this signal box. And we added telegraph poles. Again, it's the same here. We added some more clump foliage, static grass, some flowers. I'm going to do another bit of a climb. I haven't tidied up the ballast yet. The ballast is still not quite ready yet. It needs to be tidied up and cleaned up. And as you can see, as we go further along, I've got to be a bit careful here because these telegraph poles tend to get in the way a little bit. I've found this little odd bit of gating and fencing which I'd sort of constructed for Berringer, and I'm thinking I'm going to reuse that, but I'm going to have to make the holes for the platform for that, and also I have to repaint it to blend it in. So that's something that I've got to do. I've repainted some of the station signage and stuff like that, but I've still got some to do. This station area is really the area that I haven't really worked upon. But as you can see, the rest of Berringer Newshott section is not too far off completion. I mean, this back bit here is basically the stuff that is the area that I really haven't touched. I mean, I've just literally just put a base layer on, and then it will sort of get covered in the similar sort of manner as the rest of it towards the front end. I made another little buffer stop signal, buffer stop there. I was going to use one of the Hornby ones, but I just think it didn't look really appropriate. So I've made that one, I haven't finished that either, and also I'm going to put some bushes and things like that just to bed that in a bit better as well. So there's a few bits and pieces still left to do on it, but I think overall I'm pretty pleased with it. Like I say, the ballasting still needs tidying up and needs cleaning up. Once that gets done, then that'll be, I think that'll make a huge difference as well. But I think for now, if I just sort of try and zoom out a little bit, you can sort of see just how much of a difference it has compared to what it was when you last saw it. So it's quite, yeah, it's pretty much how I wanted it looking. I wanted to look fairly rural. I didn't want it to look too urban or anything like that, so I'm really pleased. And I think the thing that blends it all in together nicely is this little ramp, which I'm really pleased about, because that seems to have sort of sectioned off the two areas really nicely and just linked them both together, just that one little bit there, which I'm really pleased about. I've tested run the locos as well to make sure they're running. Oh, sorry, noise. But this little signal box here is so cute, and it looks so much better here, I think. So yeah, I'm really happy with that signal box being there. And if you just sort of look at it from down here, it also just looks so much better, nice and complete. This is sort of how I had it in my head. So once this section is done, then I'll be turning my attention to the warehouses. All the little handles have been painted, that's just for the points. You can sort of see there. It's nothing too extravagant and it works nicely. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this. So thanks for watching. Feel free to comment and subscribe as always, and enjoy your Sunday, whatever you're doing. So bye for now.